Good morning, my people. Welcome back. We are here again with another striking information, and we must continue as we promised. So always come around to check if we have video for you. Now, please do subscribe, like, and share our videos. We are telling you that wonders they say shall not end. The end of this terrorism is not aside, as Chinese contractors are bribing terrorist group in Nigeria to gain access to vast mineral reserves. This is a report. This is a report that they are actually paying these terrorists in the creeks. They're paying them huge money and giving them money to buy more weapons so as to curate access for them to have access to the reserve. Hence, the government doesn't know how to use their mineral resources. All they know is oil, oil, oil. Other resources, mining sectors, they don't even know what to do about the gold, the iron, the silver, all those, name it, just name it. They are numerous. They don't know what to do with them. And there's much money on the ground. They are not tapping into it. They are not allowing Nigerians to tap into it. Now, foreigners, Chinese miners, they are the ones, the contractors, they notice these things, and they have been here for a very long time. And this report is exposing all their dirty deeds and deals with the terrorists, especially those in the creeks, the northern part of Nigeria. They are the ones rubbing hands and shoulders with these terrorists and these Chinese people to take over Nigeria. Let me read what I have. You just have to follow us patiently. Chinese mining bosses are funding Nigerian militant groups in order to secure access to the country's mineral reserves, raising the prospect that Beijing could be indirectly funding terror in Africa's largest economy. Chinese companies working in parts of Nigeria where attacks are frequent have been striking security deals with the insurgents, and the Times have learned that. The Times, that's Times newspaper, a British national daily, says Chinese nationals in the mining sector are funding terrorist groups in parts of Nigeria to secure access to country's mineral reserves. In an exclusive report published on Saturday, the newspaper said through bribes and illegal transactions, Beijing could be indirectly funding terror in Africa's largest economy. Attacks on Chinese citizens, of whom there are said to be between 100,000 to 200,000, in Nigeria, have become regular occurrences in recent years amid the country's many conflicts. Between 2019 and last year, 51 Chinese people are known to have been kidnapped and 3 killed. This is likely that many more incidents go unreported. The Chinese embassy in Abuja has now urged its citizens to strengthen civil defense, physical defense. The report revealed that some Chinese nationals have worked informally as miners in Zamfara, serve as runners for some militant groups in the state and other northwestern parts of the country. The reserve shared with the Times from SBM Intelligence, a Lagos-based analytical group, has reviewed videos on social media and WhatsApp of militant leaders boasting that they are so powerful that Chinese workers wishing to operate in their areas must pay them rent. They have taken over swaths of northwest Nigeria, turning the region into the country's bloodiest conflict zone. In one pocket of Zamfara, researchers found interaction with militants runs so deep that some serve as runners for Chinese miners who have spread throughout Nigeria, controlling digs for gold. The country has some of the largest gold reserves in the world, often operating informally in small groups as contractors registered to clearinghouse companies. They speak local languages and can stay for years at a time living in a remote area that Western companies consider off limits. The Times also said Chinese mining contractors, who often pay a pittance to locals working on their fields, often smuggle minerals out of the country illegally and are sometimes arrested. Chinese mining contractors, who local communities have accused of abuses and paying pitiful wages, often smuggle minerals out of the country illegally and are sometimes arrested. In 2020, 27 miners, including 17 said to be Chinese, were arrested in Osun State. Last October, Chinese citizen Gang Den, 29, was jailed for 5 years after being found with 25 tons of a mineral thought to be lepidolite containing lithium, which is used in batteries. You see? SBM also found Chinese workers involved in Boko Haram conflict in Nigeria's northeast, with a case of Chinese smuggler being paid to help a jihadist group move metal ore out of the country. See, that is the confusion you are putting your head into, things you cannot even bring out your head out from. Nigeria is a terrorist government. It's a terrorist country run by Fulani, supported by Britain, and the end of this is not in sight. That is why, shamelessly, they don't want to let Biafrans go. Somebody said, let us go, you say no. And again, you stampede the person that you can never be president. You cannot even rule. You'll be saying, oh yes, until you die. That is shamelessness, because you cannot beat a child and tell the person not to cry. Let us protest. They say, no, you cannot protest. Keep quiet. Britain, your mama, they look at you. They are looking at you. They are looking at you. They don't know what to say. They are keeping quiet because it is going their way. Now they are bringing China into the whole scenario. All right? Chinese, the miners in Nigeria, they mining the ore. Everything in all states. I mean, crude states. You don't even know the quantity of what they are taking. And yet, people here are crying foul, hunger. They are paying them stipends, small, pitiful wages. And they are helping them to carry all these things back to their country. Shame on the northern part of Nigeria. Shame on them. Look at what they are doing with Chinese. Yet, they are the ones running us down in terrorism. They are the one bringing foreigners to oh my God, this is unbelievable. Honestly speaking, it is sad indeed. Just drop your comments. What do you think about this information we are bringing your way at this time? Just say.